Up with KREM begins now.
6 o'clock here on your Wednesday morning. Thanks for starting off your day with us here on Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. And I don't know about you, Tim, but we both mentioned yesterday that summer feels like it's a little bit fleeting right now.
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
I need a break from the heat.
That's fair.
I'm enjoying it.
Thomas, how long do these cooler temperatures stick around?
Just a couple days here. Today and tomorrow we'll see highs in the 70s, but it does come with rainfall. And honestly, in the summertime, we'll take as much rain as we can get. So cherish these moments, even though the heat will take a couple days off here, because we'll absolutely take as much rain as we can possibly get. Already cloudy skies outside, so that's a big reason why it won't be so warm overall. But notice all the rain that's pushing in from the west side, already getting into Grant County and Douglas counties right now. If it continues to advance at this pace, looks like we could even get rain here in Spokane by 9 a.m. at the earliest here. So we're going to be watching Doppler radar very closely, though today more likely just rainfall. Tomorrow will come with a better chance for thunderstorms. So that's what we're working with for these next 48 hours.
Thank you, Thomas. Let's take a look at traffic at I-90 and Maple this morning. First, beautiful sunrise this morning that you can kind of see through that traffic camera there. That's the most notable thing I'd say this morning, as our live look looks like it's really totally smooth on our roads. We're not seeing any major backup or traffic, not only just here in downtown Spokane, but across all of I-90 and other major highways.
This morning, the counting continues in the primary election across the state. New while you were sleeping, we have new numbers in some of the key races that we're tracking. Let's begin right here in Spokane County. Up first, the race for Spokane City Council District 3, which is currently held by Zach Zappone. Early returns show Zappone is in the lead with about 51% of the vote. In second is Christopher Savage with 29% of the vote. If these margins hold, it appears these two will advance to the general election in November. One surprise return to the August ballot, the EMS levy for Spokane County Fire District 8. Despite passing during April's special election, a filing error forced them to resubmit for the August primary. Right now, the levy appears to be on track to pass with a little more than 61% voting in favor and 38% opposed. Moving on to Fire District 13, Prop 1 would renew Newman Lakes Fire District's EMS levy. If approved, it would cost 50 cents per $1,000 of assessed property value, costing the owner of a $400,000 property about $200 a year. With 66% of the vote, the levy looks to be passing. These are just some of the early returns. Numbers will be updated as more ballots are processed. We will have an update on other ballot measures coming up in our next half hour. And if you want more election results, just head on over to our website, KREM.com.
The Coeur d'Alene City Council passed a resolution that will help families in North Idaho get child care. United Way of North Idaho says a lot of families are struggling right now because the cost of child care and just general bills keeps going up. To help, United Way has a child care scholarship program. It's for families who they refer to as ALICE, asset limited, income constrained, and employed. Before this resolution, the city gave them $35,000 to work with, and each family could only get $350 every month. Now a family can get money for multiple kids, and the monthly scholarship amount went up.
I feel that making these changes to the scope of services will help United Way to more effectively support those ALICE families.
The City Council passed the resolution unanimously. The nonprofit says they are excited to have more money to help families in Coeur d'Alene. Applications are now open for more than $200 million in funding for affordable multifamily rental housing. Washington Governor Bob Ferguson and the State Department made this announcement yesterday. Governor Ferguson said, quote, "Washington needs more affordable housing, a lot more. These investments will serve our most vulnerable residents and improve affordable housing statewide." There are two funding opportunities for this. One, the HTF Multifamily Housing Fund, and two, the Home and National Housing Trust Fund, NOFA. You can find both of these on the Washington Department of Commerce's website. Applications close October 16th.
House prices in Idaho are in fact spiking. The gem state actually leads the nation in the growth of house prices. According to Zillow, from 2015 to 2025, Idaho saw the biggest spike in house prices in the nation at 156%. Now, this does not mean Idaho has the most expensive houses. Rather, the state has seen the biggest increase. Washington ranked third on that list, seeing a 127% increase.
Well, 29-year-old Tabitha Fagundes, an Indigenous woman, is missing right now. She was last seen the night of July 21st in Spokane near West Malin Avenue. Police say they do not know what she was wearing, but she's about 5'5" and has brown hair and eyes. Anyone with information or who has potentially seen her should call 911.
Happening today, Mayor Lisa Brown is set to sign an updated Complete Streets ordinance into law. This will make changes to the Spokane Municipal Code as well as add important references to pedestrian master plan and bicycle priority network to better fit with state law. The city says this will put Spokane in a stronger position to compete for grant funding.
This morning, crews have the Lake Spokane fire 100% contained now. And tonight, there's a community meeting for people in the area. Stevens County Emergency Management says they will be talking about different recovery options and support services. The meeting starts at 6 tonight at the Fire District 1, Station 8.
Meanwhile, in North Idaho, the Lightning Creek fire has now grown to more than 2,400 acres and is 0% contained. The fire started last week because of a lightning strike. Currently, the fire is burning near Hope, Idaho. There is a temporary flight restriction in place, meaning do not fly in the area without permission. This includes using drones.
The Spokane Valley Fire Department broke a record last month. July ended up being the department's busiest month in history. They responded to over 2,200 calls. More than 100 of those were about fires. And speaking of fire department calls, this was in Spokane yesterday evening near Riverfront Park. Kind of a hubbub there. The Spokane Fire Department had to save a man and his dog who were stranded on the riverbank. Firefighters were able to successfully get both of them back to safety, and they both only ended up with some minor scratches and a few bee stings.
For the second year, the Post Falls School District is leading in the state in early literacy. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press found out Post Falls students ranked first among Idaho's largest 25 school districts in reading indicators, with 84% of the district's K through 3rd students meeting or exceeding grade level benchmarks by the end of the school year. The Coeur d'Alene School District ranked 5th with a little more than 78% of its students reading at grade level. Happening today, the Spokane Indians are holding their annual Red Band River Rally cleanup.
So KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is starting his day out by the water. Don't we all wish we were there? Brandon, how can everyone get involved?
Yeah. Good morning, Tim, Nicole. No better way to start your day than being next to the water. And I'm with a guy right here who knows a little thing or two about the water. This is Joel Schultz, the Spokane River Keeper. Joel, how are you feeling?
I'm great. I'm great. It's great to be near the water this morning.
No doubt. Thank you for being here with us. And, let's talk about it. This is a big day, Spokane River cleanup. I know this is something you're dedicated to 365 days of the year, though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We cleaned up 70,000 pounds of trash last year with 2,300 volunteers, and this is a continuation of that effort thanks to the Spokane Indians baseball team.
Yeah, for sure. Well, why is this something you're so passionate about? You told me you've been doing this for 11 years. I'm sure you've been around the water even longer than that. What is it that this is your passion, your drive?
Right. I love the river, but the community loves the river, and they're showing up, and so supporting them in their goal for a clean river. Our goal is to protect the Spokane River, but we can't do it without the community, and so when they show up, we're going to show up for them.
That's right. Well, so today the first session starts at 10 o'clock right here at Red Band Park, and then any other ways for people to help out, just on a regular day basis?
Absolutely. Get involved with the river. You can go to our website at SpokaneRiverKeeper.org, and we have tons of events different ways that you can get involved, whether it's sampling bugs in the river or just floating the river with us.
Yeah. Oh, and floating the river, that sounds nice. What's your favorite part about the river? I know that's a wide open question, but it's
this
talked
river,
about the peacefulness,
Absolutely. Floating down the river without a care in the world.
Squirrel right over here?
You can see moose, you can see squirrel, you can see marmots. That just makes my day.
I got trauma from squirrels, man. I was doing an interview one time. ran right up my leg. I was like, I was in Florida talking about manatees and whatnot. It was crazy. So I got a little scared over there, bro. So thank you for holding the fort down. I appreciate you, Joel. And yeah, make sure you come out today and volunteer with this program and what they do, because you guys do vital and important work. So we appreciate you. We'll toss it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, anything to make our city and community more beautiful? All in on that. As for today, we have a chance for some rainfall, some already falling early on this morning. First raindrops over Grant County in the Moses Lake area have been ongoing for almost an hour now. It's been pretty light so far as we'll track this storm system as it passes eastward. Peak up towards Okanogan County, showing some scattered showers around the Omak area, but so far just mostly cloudy in Spokane, maybe just a little bit of sunshine peeking out from the eastern skies, but a lot of cloud cover overhead as that streams in. We'll see a handful of scattered showers basically throughout the rest of the day today, with our high temperatures only in the mid-70s. It's tomorrow where we have a better chance for thunderstorms. So we'll cover that storm system and the timing details on that all coming up.
Well, traveling out of the country just got easier thanks to 2 new flights that are being offered by Alaska Airlines.
So starting in May, there will be 2 new daily flights from Seattle to London Heathrow and to Reykjavik, Iceland. It's part of Alaska Airlines' plan to have at least 12 nonstop intercontinental flights from Seattle by 2030. If you're wondering, it's 737 MAX 8 jets that will be making the flight to Iceland in the spring and the summer. And then to get to London, you'd be on a 787-9 Dreamliner. Alaska says all these new planes will also have that right there, a fresh new design inspired by the Northern Lights. And that leads us to our wake-up call this morning, because we're talking about travel. We want to know what your dream travel destination is. What's that bucket list spot for you? Africa. That's what I said. Agreed. I could say I think all of the countries. I want to go everywhere. But, Amsterdam, Scotland, that's a good one. Dublin. My mom really wants to go to Ireland. Tim, what's yours?
I'm going to Vietnam in September.
Oh,
so
he's checking it off.
Checking it off. I'm not there yet, so I'll keep it there.
That's so great. Charity saying she just wants to come back to Spokane to see some good friends.
Aww.
I love that. All right, keep texting us at 509-448-2000.